Hi, I'm Lynette, and welcome to another episode of I'm Not Buying It, where I sit and talk about all the new makeup releases that I'm not gonna buy. And why am I not going to buy these new makeup releases? Well, because I already have a lot of makeup, and in 2022 I'm trying to use the makeup I already have. So if you are like me, then I hope you will stay and watch this video, and also consider subscribing because I'm here every week with makeup hauls, swatches, tutorials, and reviews. So let's get to talking about all the new makeup I'm not gonna buy. Alright, so I have scooted over so I can post the photos of the products I am going to be talking about today. As usual, I'm going to my favorite makeup page, Makeup Release Radar on Instagram. And any photo, I'll have her page linked down below, and any other photos from other pages that I talk about, I will have linked down below as well. And I feel like I've been out of the game for a minute. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos. Not that long, but a minute. I needed a break. I needed a break. So if I talk about stuff that is already old news, please forgive me, because like I said, I haven't really been keeping. I've been away from the game for a minute, and I haven't really been keeping up closely like I usually do with all the new makeup releases. So I can say from what I have seen that there's not much in terms of eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows that I've seen coming out. Now, if you follow me here, you know that eyeshadows, hello, I'm Lynette and I'm an eyeshadow addict. That's the hardest thing for me to not purchase. So I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm feeling pretty good about these new releases and my ability not to buy them, because a lot of it seems to be complexion products, and it appears that cream bronzer seems to be the it girl of the moment. Quite a few brands are coming out with cream bronzers, or just bronzers in particular, because I guess it's that time of year. I don't know. If you follow me here, you know I'm not about the bronzer. I have a bronzer for summer, I have a bronzer for winter, and I'm good. I'm good. I don't need any more bronzers personally, but I know a lot of you still love bronzers, so we're gonna talk about them. So starting off with NARS. And they have, excuse me, I'm in a mood today. Have they come out with this already? Yes, they came out. It was available for early access in Sephora. It's $38, and they have the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream, a creamy bronzing formula that is inspired by the best-selling shade Laguna, and it's free of parabens and all that nasty stuff. It glides onto the skin, long-lasting second skin warmth, and it comes in their signature French Polynesian Manoi de Tahiti oil to lock in moisture, visibly firm, and visibly tone the complexion. It comes in 5 shades, and cream products just look so pretty when they're in their packaging unused, right? Because this makes me want to buy it. These pictures make me want to buy it, but I'm not gonna buy any cream bronzer because, like I said, I'm bronzered out. I have enough bronzers, and I feel like I'm even less inclined to buy cream bronzers because I have oily skin. So any cream product, if I put on a cream bronzer, I'm going to have to go over top of it, probably with a powder bronzer. And so for me, that's just an added step in my makeup routine that I don't really want. So I will not be buying this, but it's very pretty. It's very pretty. More cream bronzers, this time from Rose Inc., and they have the new Solar Infusion Soft Focused Cream Bronzer. They also have a Solar Radiance Hydrating Cream Highlighter. Now the bronzers come in 4 shades. They're $36 each, and I guess you don't need a lot of shades for a bronzer, but I don't know. I kind of feel is 4 enough? Again, I'm not a bronzer type person, and I prefer powder bronzer, but I don't know if 4 is enough. But there are 4, and one of them looks very neutral, like almost gray, looks like. But yeah, so there are those, and then they have their hydrating cream highlighters, and these are pretty, very pretty. But they come in 5 shades, and they are $30 each. And I think everything is already available for early access at Sephora. At the time that I'm doing this, they might be available now, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's pretty, but again, I don't really do cream highlighters, although I like cream highlighters. But for me, it's just easier to put on a powder, and all of these shades I pretty much already have, and my highlighter collection is already too large, so I'm going to pass on this as well. Now for some powders. Makeup by Mario. He has got coming soon the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This weightless balm, okay, it's a balm, it's not a powder. Excuse me. This weightless balm warms, tints, and evens skin tone while nourishing skin to transform your complexion. This multi-purpose enhancer is a solid balm, skin tint, and creamy bronzer all in one, featuring 6 universal shades. It's non-comedogenic and offers sheer coverage for a dewy finish. 6 shades, which I said already, and they're going to be $30 each. And this kind of description kind of reminds me of the newly released Danessa Myricks balm powder, where it's this balm that you can use for a multitude of things. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure, as a skin tint, okay, and a creamy bronzer. So yeah, I'm not into skin tints because I need full coverage, okay? I'm a full coverage type chick. And as I've stated probably too many times already in this one video, I don't need a cream bronzer. And yeah, an even skin tone. So yeah, I'm not interested. I think it's interesting, but I'm not interested, especially since although this doesn't purport to like dry down to a powder like the Danessa Myricks product, but I kind of feel like I've got enough balms already and I don't need another one, so I'm not going to buy this one. Westman Atelier. They have their Vital Pressed Skincare Powder, and it does a whole lot of stuff. It's a skin refining antioxidant veil that sweeps away shine, sets makeup, and protects skin's natural radiant dimension. And it contains vitamin C and quinoa and a probiotic. And it comes in 5 shades. It's available now for $75 each. Now it's really pretty. I think the packaging is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But and the powders, you've got one that looks like it's pink, and you've got one, I don't know if that's supposed to be translucent. It's pretty white, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be translucent. And then you've got some tinted, like beige brown ones. Packaging super cute. But yeah, I think I'm good with powders. I'm still loving my, what is it, my Dior powder, no powder. I'm sure is that what it's called? I'm still loving that. And yeah, I think I'm good on powders, so I won't be purchasing that. But very pretty, very pretty. And then from M Cosmetics we have, surprise, more bronzer. This is the Corselet Sculpting powder bronzer. So this is a powder instead of a cream. And it comes in 4 shades. It's a velvet matte bronzed finish, available now for early access, $36 each. And again, I know M Cosmetics is an indie brand. I don't know, I don't feel like 4 shades is enough. Of course, I don't think you need 36 or 40 shades of bronzer, but I don't know, is 4 shades enough for bronzer? Let me know in the comments, because you know, I'm not a big bronzer type person, so I don't know, is this enough? Are 4 shades enough? They look pretty though. They look pretty, and I like a powder bronzer. If I'm going to use a bronzer, I prefer powder. But I'm not in the market for any bronzers, so I will be skipping that. And then let's get into something a little more interesting for me anyway, eyeshadow. And this is from CXC Beauty. This is a brand that I've talked about in a previous one of these videos. They have these eyeshadow palettes that just, a lot of them look to be, at least the more current releases, seem to be very monochromatic, as well as this one. This one is 7 C's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's a 12 pan palette. I think there's a whole collection. Yeah, it's a 7 C's collection. So there's a blush in the shade Sea Peach, and a highlighter in the shade Siren's Call, and then a liquid lipstick in the shade Breakfast at Ariel's. So the highlighter looks to be like a blue, and I'm not using a blue highlighter, so that's an easy skip. And then the blush doesn't look like a shade that would, I don't know if that would show up on me, so no. I have a lot of blushes already, so no. And the liquid lipstick, I'm not, no, that's a little much for me, no. But the eyeshadow palette, very pretty. Monochromatic, like seafoam blue green color story. I've seen swatches. If I find them, I will post them here. 2 of the blue matte shades kind of look really similar, like they didn't need to have them both in this palette. And then it would have been nice, I think, to maybe swap one of those out with a deep blue matte shade. I think that would have worked. Yeah, pretty. This brand definitely interests me. There's a couple of their palettes I've seen that I'm very interested in. I'm interested in this one, to be honest with you. But I feel like I have the High Tide palette from Colourpop, which is similar to this color story. Yeah, but I'm not completely ruling it out. I think I would like to try something from this brand. I would like to try their eyeshadow formula at some point. So I'm not completely ruling it out, but for right now, I think I'm good. Did I tell you how much this cost? I did not, but you can use Radar 15 for 15% off. And yeah, I don't have a price for it, but yeah, really pretty. In keeping with eyeshadow from Colourpop, of course, they have the Felon Fresh, here they go with these names again, collection. So there's a palette. There are 6 So Glassy lip glosses, and then there are 6 matte bronzers. I'm telling you, we're getting into summer, so I guess that's what we're doing. We're doing bronzers. So, and they all seem, at least the glosses seem to be in the neutral, very neutral category, you know, which is fine, which is nice to wear on its own or to pop over a lipstick. And the bronzers are pretty. You get 6 shades. I feel like 6 shades is better than 4, but I could be wrong. Those are nice too. And then you have this palette, which I think is really pretty. I'm loving the pops of lime green, of course. I mean, from this photo, some of these mattes, quite a few of these mattes look pretty light, so not sure how or if they would show up on my complexion, but I do like those pops of green. And then you have some deeper neutrals near the bottom. So yeah, this is pretty. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at anything. I actually like the whole collection, but I will not be buying any of it. Morphe Brushes has a new collection coming out. It's the Up Till Dawn collection. I don't know, when's the last time I talked about Morphe? I've never purchased any of their eyeshadow palettes. And in this collection, they have the 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry palette for $26. Which I think is pretty. I think it's pretty, especially the bottom 3 rows, and in particularly the columns of those bottom 3 rows, those 1, 2, 3, those 4 columns to the right, with those deep greens and looks like really deep dark blues. The grungy side actually looks very grungy. That I think it's pretty. And then they have the Coconut Bliss Continuous Setting Mist, which is $16, which sounds really nice. And then the Lip Shine in Cocoa Calypso for $10. This is available May 24th, so this will probably be available by the time you see this video. And yeah, I'm not mad at this collection at all. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't mind checking out the setting mist. The palette I'm not gonna buy. It's very, very big, and yeah, I don't feel like I need it. So I'm not buying it, but let me know in the comments, are you buying it? When's the last time you bought anything from Morphe? Are they popular again? I know they were kind of on in the dark house for some people. So I'd be interested to know your feelings about Morphe. And then from Laura Mercier, the Rose Glow Blush Color in Fusion. It's available now at Sephora, $32 each. It's a long-wearing sheer powder blush that provides up to 10 hours of buildable glowing cheek color for all skin tones, and contains less than 1% of synthetic fragrance. Now, I think they are very pretty. I think the packaging alone makes me want to buy it. Really, really pretty. And the 3 shades, of the 3 shades, for my skin tone, I could see only one working as an actual blush, and the other 2, the deepest one, of course, and then the other 2, maybe one as a highlight, the other 2 as highlighters, or perhaps a blush topper. But yeah, they're very pretty. They're very pretty, but yeah, I'm not interested in the slightest. So I'm not buying it. More powder. My apologies, by the way. The lawnmower is going on outside, and the vacuum cleaner is going on in here. So my apologies in advance. So from Dior Beauty, I feel like in the last couple of these videos I've talked about Dior Beauty, and they're just they're doing it again with this beautiful packaging. And just the product itself is gorgeous. It's coming soon, so I don't have a date yet, but it's the Dior Forever Natural Velvet Compact, and it doesn't even say what it does. I'm guessing it's a pressing powder. I don't know if it's going to be in this one shade or multiple shades, or if this one shade is supposed to work for multiple skin tones. Not sure. All I have is the picture, and a pretty picture it is. I feel like I need to try more Dior products because, like I said, I love the Backstage Powder No Powder. I love it. I love it. I don't love their pricing because I just bought one of their blushes at full price. Like, I don't know what I don't know what happened, but yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I want to try some more Dior stuff. I just don't want to pay the Dior price. You know what I mean? And from Supergoop, they have a new skincare release. It's the Glow Screen Sunscreen SPF 40 with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I don't know. is this new? I feel like, don't they already have a glow screen? I'm not that familiar with Supergoop, so you know, I'm probably very wrong. It looks like it comes in 2 shades. It's available now for early access at the time of this, that I'm doing this anyway. And it's $36. And yeah, so it's for dullness, dryness, and fine lines and wrinkles. So yeah, this is less of a sunscreen, although of course it has 40 SPF in it, and more of, I guess, a skincare product with the benefit of sunscreen. So yeah, 2 shades, champagne glow and bronze glow, and I'm not interested in either one of them, either one of those, so I'm not buying it. Okay, at some point my camera shut off. I don't know where or when, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here because I'm tired and I'm hungry. Let me know that any of these new makeup releases spark your interest. Are you looking to pick up any of them, or are you sort of kind of good? You're good. You're not buying it either. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.